Used to think the world was flat, really threw my hat into the crowd. I felt I had used up my quota of yearning. Used to looking on the children at night.
This is your FBI, an official broadcast from the files of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Picture bright blue ball just spinning free. It's dizzying possibilities. Painted with the skin of sky, brushes and cloud to sea. Call it home for you and me. A peaceful place, so it looks from space. A closer look reveals the human race. Full of hope, full of grace is the human face, but afraid. when we lay our home to waste. There's a fear down here we can't forget. Hasn't got a name just yet now. Always awake, always around. Singing ashes, ashes, all fall down now. Ashes, ashes, all fall down. Watching the Barbara bombs and the nighttime falls. And again the hunt begins, and again the blood wind calls. By and by again I said the morning sun will rise, but the darkness never goes from some men's eyes. Oh no, 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 strolls the sidewalks and it rolls the streets, staking turf and dividing up meat. Nightmare spook, it's a piece of meat, and it's you and me. You and me. Oh, quick flash blade in the ghetto night. Rudy's looking for a fight, y'all. Rack out alley, roll them bones. Said you need that cash to feed that Jones, and the politicians keep throwing stones, singing ashes, ashes, all fall down. Ashes, ashes, all fall down. Commissars and pinstripe bosses roll the dice. Anyway they roll, guess who gets to pay the price? Money green, proletariat gray, selling guns instead of food today. Selling jabs instead of food today. So the kids they dance, shake their bones, and the politicians keep throwing stones, singing ashes, ashes, all fall down now. Hardest powers try to tell us what to think. If the spirit's sleeping and the flesh is ink, history's page will be neatly carved in stone, 'cause the future's here, and we are it, we are on our own. 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 When the game is lost and we're all the same, no one left to place or take the blame. We will leave this place an empty stone. Oh, that shining ball of blue we used to call our home. So the kids they dance, shake their bones, and the politicians keep throwing stones, singing ashes, ashes, all fall down. Ashes, ashes, all fall down, singing sprinting powders back and forth, singing black goes south and white comes north. In a whole world full of petty wars. Oh yes, I got mine and you got yours. In the current passion sets the pace. Lose your step all out of grace. In the radical and ranting rage, singing someone's got to turn the page. In the rich man in his summer home, singing just leave well enough alone. And his pants are down and his cover's blown. And the politician keep throwing stones, so the kids they dance and shake their bones. All too clear we're on our own, singing ashes, ashes all fall down. 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 Golden years, go, wop, wop, wop. Ooh, run up the big wop, wop. Golden years, go, wop, wop, wop. Ooh, run up the big wop, wop. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere, angel. Ooh, run up the big wop, wop.
I think we're going to do a nice one from the Grateful Dead. Some of you might have heard of them.
I let out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran into the devil, baby, and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, she's my heart's delight. Second one is Prison Baby, and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, you know I'll spend my life in jail. Well, I got a wife in a Shino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
We're going to do one of my songs, one that I wrote. This is called The American Dream. Well, we finally bought a house, got the mortgage from the bank. We're making payments on a brand new car, but the mileage of a tank. Got 3 little ones in school, sporting braces on their teeth. Got a TV set, we got a microwave, got a more than enough to eat. Got a TV set in every room, hooked up to a satellite dish. I can't wait.
Crazy looking out there.
Howdy, duties. So, yeah, I was just, spinning some old shit. I used to do a show on Pal Talk where I would do it every day in the morning and stuff did it for a couple of years where it was the morning edition and I had all kinds of clips of everybody because it was like a live music chat where people would play guitar and sing and whatever, so we would record, you could record all the banter in between and shit, and oh my god, super funny. I'll have to do a morning edition, 2.0 and play back some of that stuff. It is the Lorax mic. Is it good?
Yes, I made mic covers, Josh. We have a bright orange one over here too. I have a bunch of different colors. I'm gonna make them in all the different colors.
All right, is everything working here? Is everything working? Can you guys hear it? Is the guitar coming through? Is it working like it's supposed to? hear kind of a
Everything working? Can you guys hear it?
huzzing buzzing.
Is the guitar coming through? Is it working like it's supposed to? Everything working? Can you guys huzzing buzzing?
I think it's working.
Yeah.
It is working. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Julie. Another day has come and gone, and I can't figure what went wrong. Mockingbird keeps mocking me. She locked me out and lost the key, and I've gone wandering again, and I'm out the door and I'm walking by myself down the street like the night before, and I should be home in bed, but the notion in my head keeps telling me to ramble on. And every day it's just a dream, and you're stuck inside the great machine. You work your job and spend your pay. Baby, no one hears a goddamn word that you say, and I've gone wandering again. I'm out the door, I'm walking by myself down the street like the night before, and I should be home in bed, but the notion in my head keeps telling me to ramble on. I seen the sun, I felt the rain. People, I busted loose my old ball and chain. I seen a man, guessing what I seen. I tell you, he's just like you know, just like me. And I've gone wandering again. I'm out the door, I'm walking by myself down the street like the night before, and I should be home in bed, but the notion in my head keeps telling me to ramble on. Yeah, I should be home in bed, but the notion in my head keeps telling me to ramble on. Well, it keeps telling me, keep telling me, keep telling me, keep telling me to ramble on. Kidding.
The cat came over, you know, as usual, and he plops down and he just shows his belly like, oh, you know you need to come and rub me. You just have to come rub my belly.
Just come rub my belly now.
Look at how cute I am.
Stupid human. They're like, Or just rub my belly and shut up. Do it more. Do it now.
Josh was saying we should check out what Assange has gotten, like in Bitcoin and stuff like that. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He said it's something to definitely like look into. And I said, yeah, it's crazy because it's got that much and you still can't, still can't get out. It's insane.
Heading a million in a drop dead suit. Dutch pink on a downtown train. $2 pistol, but the gun won't shoot. I'm in the corner in the pouring rain. 16 men on a dead man's chest. And I've been drinking from a broken cup. 2 pairs of pants and a mohair vest, baby. I'm full of bourbon, I can't stand up. Well, hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children all alone. Hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, children all alone. Broke a bottle on Morgan's head, and I've been stepping on the devil's trail. Across the stripes of a full moon bed, through the bars of a Cuban jail. Bloody fingers on a purple knife. Flamingo drinking from a cocktail glass. I'm on the lawn with someone else's wife. Come admire the view from atop the mast. Hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children are alone. Hey, little bird, now fly away home. House is on fire, house is on fire. Well, your house is on fire. Said, hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children all alone. Hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children all alone. Ba-da-da-da. That makes me wish I had like trumpets in my back pocket. It's like, you know.
Well, you could
Across
get the
that.
teenager to play her trumpet.
That's true. If you could somehow trick her into doing
Why
it.
do I have to? And why
Well,
do you
I've
have to
tried.
Trick? You don't have to trick her. You and her are procrastinators, and
I
you
have
guys just
tried
need to
to
say.
get her to play her horn while I'm playing the guitar, and it has not happened. And it wasn't because of me.
Well,
what I'm
ask
trying
her
to say.
again. You know, sometimes you gotta ask teenagers like more than once.
No.
Things a lot.
Really? Okay, my lighter sucks. All right, don't let it go out.
Oh, that's awesome, Julie. They're demanding rights to the natural rice fields to try to, especially to stop line 3. Yeah, Josh, there's a lot of illusion and propaganda and things that we fall into that is just, it's insanity. You know, even if we examine and we think that we are, like really aware of things, it's easy to realize like we were duped. And acknowledging it is like the first part of it. Wolf dude.
Well, as a fucking mask over people's fucking brains.
He got me the first time. Yeah, I believed it the first time. I did not vote Obama the second time.
Got me too.
I have not voted Democrat since the first time I voted. And I wasn't even as informed then as now. Kamaz, how are you?
Spanish lady come to me, lays on me this rose, and the rainbow spiral around and round and tremble and explode. I left the smoking crater of my mind, I like to blow away. And then he come round and busted me for smiling on a cloudy day. Coming around, y'all. Coming around in the circle. Coming around, y'all. Coming around into the circle. Escaping through the lily fields, I came across an empty space. Trembled and exploded, left the bus stop in its place. Well, the bus come on, I got on, that's when it all began. Was Cowboy Neil at the wheel, and the bus to never ever land. Coming around, into the circle. Coming around, y'all. Coming around into the circle. the circle, coming, coming, coming around, y'all, coming around, y'all, coming around into the circle. Okay, I don't think I could have stretched that out much longer. I was running out of ideas. You know, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you're playing something, you're like, all right, that's cool, let's build on that. And then you do something stupid and it fucks up the rhythm or whatever. You're like, I can't fix that. You broke it. Good job. Way to fucking go.
I don't know about broken.
I don't know if it was broken, but it certainly had a limp. Rhythmic limp. That's a fucking good name for a band. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhythmic Limp.
Steve comes up with band names like all the time, and he never writes them down. So like, there's no like.
I just figured that you don't have to, because there's an infinite universe of possibilities, and one is no better than the other. So if you go into it thinking that way,
but you'll ask me, what was that name? And I'm like, dude, I told you to write it down. I have to write everything down. It's the only way I remember. And even then, I had to find the notebook that I wrote it down in, or the paper that I wrote it on. Sometimes that's challenging itself.
she had that Camarillo Brillo flaming out along her head. I mean her Mendocino Beano, by where some bugs had made it red. She ruled the toads of the short forests and every newt in Idaho, and every cricket who had chorus. Well, bye-bye the buck and buffalo. She said that she was a magic mama, and she could throw a mean tarot. And she carried on without a comma, that she was someone I should know. She had a snake for a pet, an amulet, and she was breeding a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray, green skin, a dot with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in. So we wandered right through the doorway, just like a shadow from the tomb. Sing it, Leo. She said her stereo was 4-way. Yeah, and I just love it in her room, because I was born to have adventure, and I just ventured up those steps, right past her fuming incense stencher, by where she hung her castanet. She stripped away her rancid poncho and and laid out naked by the door. You know we did it till we was unconscious, and it was useless anymore. Oh, now she had a snake for a pet and an amulet, and she was breeding a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray green skin and a doll with a pin. I told her she was alright, but couldn't come in. Guitar solo. Down, 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 down. Well, had a snake for a pet and an amulet. She was breeding a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had the gray green skin and a doll with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in. Thank goodness for Frank. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Wolf Dude has some cool stuff on aliens. I want to have him
Aliens,
come on.
hell yeah.
I want to have him come on the show and
I want to know where those
tell
little
us.
bastards go when I close my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I have some, like, I have a few theories on that.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen them before, and they just, they stay out of your field of vision.
I guess there was one in Turkey. Is that what you said?
I have a concept in how they do it, because there's like little gaps in between each dimension in the multiverse, and you can accidentally or on purpose kind of hide in one of them so people can't see most of you, so they'll miss whatever was exposed when you get in the seams there, in the seams of time and space. You know what I'm saying?
We have Swanky Ginger that came in.
Swanky Ginger.
Yeah. Everyone has, some of these,
Swanky Ginger.
names are just so
That reminds me of like a few Creek Freaks I can think of.
That could be very possible. Make sure you guys.
So, I wanted to say hi to everybody in the wherever you're watching from areas, because who knows where you're watching from.
That's how we don't see sandwiches most of the time.
Exactly. That's where the socks go. That's where the fucking picks, the guitar picks go. That's all of them. They just in that place.
I don't know. I think that the guitar picks go in the washer.
They're like around the corner in the little cracks and crevices of between the time and space. They get stuck in there.
Ginger said, "Freaks."
Freaks. That's right. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I thought.
Leo, the dog, the drumming dog, is such a cool dog. I love my dog. But he can make a wook noise.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes him a second to warm up his barker. It's funny. But he will.
It is pretty funny. He does a pretty realistic Wookiee sound. He's just like you're a Wookiee. He's like, it makes him fucking weird. It's trippy, but I like it.
Wooks are fun.
Yeah, generally speaking, some of them can be a lot.
Sometimes they're kind of like the internet trolls in real life.
Sort of, but they're not. They're generally not that. Well, no, they're usually that
They
obnoxious.
can be
so
like
I don't know.
They can be funny, though. Trolls are not always just obnoxious.
That's true.
There are funny people that come in and
There
just
are people
kind of
that troll funny. That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. There's funny trolls.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I.
All right. Fair enough. Do 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 do.
Centaur is in Germany.
Centaur in Germany.
That's
Is it legal to listen to me in Germany? They haven't passed a law yet outlawing it. An outlaw. Have they outlawed me yet in Germany? That's really what I want to know. Because that's what most like people aspire to. I think. Like, see how outlawedy I can be. Bum.
No, we weren't calling you a troll. Trolls just need love too. They just need some hugs and love, I think, sometimes. And an open mind. Sometimes. And I think everybody needs that.
So you're trying to blow my mind. Well, you're doing it well. It's been so long, and it's been such a time, I just can't tell. So it's raining and gray outside. You just pushed it to the back of my mind. So keep on trying to blow my mind. You're doing it well. Golden wine and bright sunshine. Well, not today. Your tomorrow is yesterday when I'm away. I could miss you, and I guess I will. If I kissed you, would you hold me until I'm dreaming of sunshine, blowing my mind? You're doing it well. Said, can you tell you're doing it well? You're doing it well. Can you tell that you're doing it well? You're doing it well. You're touching my eyes, you're moving my stars. Hey, but it's no problem. Running for answers and asking for miles. Well, I think I found them. Situation is just as you please. I could tell you what's happening. Seems like the emotional railroad running on time. You're doing it well. Can you tell you're doing it well? You're doing it well. Can you tell you're doing it well? You're doing it well. Can you tell you're doing it well? You're doing it well. Ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. I can play one more song, and then I have to go get the girl.
Does, on StreamYard, does it keep track of your watch time too?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Do 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 do. Yeah, I love that song too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's one of them good ones they got. They got a bunch of good ones, but that's one of them. Let's see, what else we got here? 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed 'neath the town hall light. Few there to see, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Yes, and nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, the gallows were close, and it turned and came near as she stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. Sometimes at night, when the cold wind blows in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. And she visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Do 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 do. All right, I have time. All right, it's only 3:26. I thought it was later. I thought it was 3:46. 26. That works. That works. I needed the shelter of someone's arms. There you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Mama, there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Open my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything was just a bore. Yes, and all the things I've done, you know I've done them before. But you brighten up for me all my days with love so sweet in so many ways. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. To be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
That was exciting, huh?
Yeah, it was a big
Somebody
finish.
liked that.
Peaches was like, "What? Are you talking to me?" All right. I hope everybody's having a good day. Another wind blows through time I spent with you. Say a beat second in my mind. I remember the intensity, every little thing we said rings around the moonstone wine. In your eyes for an instant, see the sun in the distance as it sparkles on the blue horizon. And I think of all the skies that are drifting on by over you and I, over you and I. Paradox nights that circle on back again. Know you found your way home in the light of your breath, in the moonlit whispers, embraces tender and warm. And staring at the stars, we wonder how far the future is to give us fortune. And I think of all the skies that are drifting on by over you and I. And I think of all the skies that are drifting on by over you and I. Think of all the skies drifting on by over you and I. Over you and I. Over you and I. You and I. over you and I, over you and I, you and I. Something is forming on the edge of the universe. Previous passages of time. Yes, and blank goes the eye, and the moment slips by. The candle burning in the fire, and that rain-soaked wind starts to blow right in, and the clouds roll through my window. And I think of all the skies that might never drift by over you and I, over you and I. Over you and I, over you and I, and I think about the skies that'll never drift by. Over you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I, and I think about the skies that might never drift by. Over you and I, over you and I. All right. The X Factor.
Oz likes the new word spunion.
Spunion.
Yeah, it's a word we use a lot.
Yeah, that describes about a large portion of people that I know. Generally refers to like a psychonaut type person who eats a lot of acid and mushrooms and whatever. And yeah, so that's what a spunion is. Someone, you talk to one of those kids you show up at the festival and you're like looking for your kid and you're like, hey, ask that kid if he's seen Bobby. And he's like, huh, dude, what? That's the kid. That's a spunion. He just says, huh?
He's like, I took too many doses.
Like, I don't know what you're saying to me right now. Is this English? I don't know I failed English.
I just took a sip off the pineapple.
I don't know. There was a pineapple, and now I'm just standing here so the rally doesn't collapse in on itself.
No, getting spunion it's a good thing to get spun.
Certainly.
It resets your brain.
But someone who is the victim of being spun is a spunion.
If they pull you, they puddle.
It's an adjective.
They puddle you with, a dose liquid. And women always get, puddled. You just think if you...
Different words. Puddles, spunions.
Yeah.
Lot kids.
There's so many different...
Festy kids.
Yes, there are multiple
There's a whole nother...
of being high, is what Dingo said. Multiple layers of being.
There's multiple layers of being high. And there's multiple, adjectival, descriptionative sound of stuff.
Kind of a spunky sound.
A spunky sound. And, hey, we try to be a little bit spunky,
Did you see what Choosy
It's a
was
Friday, right?
Did you see what Choosy wrote?
There's a drummer named Seth Buckhart. I was in a band just for fun, but they needed a bass player, and I was that guy. Seth is still performing jazz, playing drums, and teaching. That's cool, man. How did you could play the bass well enough to just do it? Because some people can fucking fake that shit. They just lay back. Like bass players, they could just one.
Oh, Tio looks like that when we were, you know what I mean? Like, he just looks like he's just like, yeah, I'm just playing around. Like, it's so, like, it's so natural, like, that it just looks so casual.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I've had those,
We nicknamed my friend Puddles.
I've had those friends, you know? Not just peas sometimes. You gotta know your limit.
Becky Johnson bought the farm, put a needle in her arm. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. And her brother laid her down in the cold Kentucky ground. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. And that's the way that it goes. Peaches, everybody's buying little baby clothes. And that's the way that it ends. But there was a time when she and I were friends. Well, Miranda ran away, took her cat and left L.A. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. She was busted, broken flat, had to sell that pussy cat. And that's the way that it goes, that's the way. And that's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it ends. But there was a time when all of us were friends. You see, the brightest ones of all in early October fall. And that's the way that it goes, that's the way. Did you throw him down that well? Did you leave it for that swell? That's the way that it goes, that's the way. Well, now Russo's in the tank. You tell Cisco, I tell Frank. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. And when they lay me down to rest, put a pistol in my vest. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it ends. And there was a time when all of us were friends. You know, there was a time when all of us were friends. About a da 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 da. About a da 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 da. About a da 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 da. Hey, about a da 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 da. About a ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Dee do do.
Do you notice what's happening?
Oh, is it time to go?
Leo's right down here. Hang on, come here. Let's say hi first.
The dog's like telling me it's time to go get the kid.
I know,
Like,
I was saying that.
it's crazy.
Say hi, guys. I have to go get my teenager. There you go. You gotta look at the camera. Then.
Oh, look at the camera.
They can't see your face.
Oh, there you are. You're so cute.
Do you know Papa's going?
Oh, we gotta go.
Did you see him wiggle?
We gotta
He's
go,
like,
gotta go.
He's like, oh, it's time to go get the teenager.
All right. So, we'll be back.
Yes.
Yes. And thank you all for hanging out.
Yeah, we'll either be back on this channel or over on mine,
That's right.
Lucky Burrito, Art and Music. If you look up Lucky Burrito, you will find me. And we'll put out a notice from this channel because sometimes mine don't go out.
Yeah.
They like to shadow ban me already.
Jerk faces. All right. I love Leo's profile. He's adorable. That
Yeah,
freaking dog.
Leo is all about the love. He's got a little heart marking right under his chin. It's so cute.
Do. Okay, so thank you all for watching, and we'll
Those
be right back.
lips.
We'll
All
be
right.
back shortly.
We love y'all. Namaste.
Much love.
Make good choices.
Fred Word. We'll see you shortly.